Hello, this is Om Prakash Yadav. Today I am going to solve another problem on rotatory balancing in different plane. So let us see, this is also a good variety of question. So let us start. First, let us take the snapshot of this question. You don't worry, also I am going to read this question. Let us listen. So here I am showing the relative position of plane. Here I am showing the relative angular position of the masses, and here I am showing the given data and their calculation. So this is the input table and the calculation table also. Okay, so let us read the question first very carefully. So what question is that given? A, B, C and D are four masses carried by a rotating shaft at a radius of 100 mm, 125 mm, 200 mm and 150 mm respectively. So there are four masses A, B, C, D in a plane A, B, C, D. They are rotating at a radius of RA, RB, RC, RD. So their radius of rotation are given. Okay. The plane in which the masses revolve are spaced 600 mm apart. So each plane is at a distance of 600 mm, 600 mm, 600 mm. So in meter will be 0.6 meter, 0.6 meter, 0.6 meter. So distance between the different plane is 0.6 meter, that is given. And the mass of B, C and D. Mass in the plane of B, C and D is given. This is 10, 5 and 4 kilogram. 10 kg, 5 kg, 4 kg respectively. Find the required mass A. So mass in plane A is unknown. So let us say that is MA. That should be calculated. And the relative angular position of the four masses. So that the shaft shall be in complete balancing. So what is the question? Let us understand. So there are the four masses in a plane A, B, C, D, that is MA, MB, MC and MD. Radius, they are rotating at a radius of RA, RB, RC, RD. So their radius of rotation is given. So in meter, this is 0.1 meter, 0.125 meter, 0.25 meter, 0.15 meter. Okay. Mass of BCD is given 1054 kg. Mass in the plane of A is not given. Let us say that is MA. So magnitude of the mass in the plane A, that is MA, is not given. Another thing is that angular position of any mass is not given. Angular position of any mass is not given. You have to calculate what is the angular position of all the masses. Okay. So for this, let us assume that you can fix the angular position of one mass, and relative to that you can calculate the other. So for that purpose I am assuming that mass B is along the positive x-axis. Let us assume that mass B is along the positive x-axis. Then you find out at what angle are A, B and C. So I am assuming that mass B is along the positive x-axis. This is positive y-axis and this is minus x, this is minus y-axis. Okay. So let us see. Let us complete the this table. So starting from left, you write out the plane. So A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So these four masses are completely balanced. So there is no need to take the balancing mass, because these four masses itself are in complete balancing. Okay. So MA 10, 5, 4. The radius of rotation as this. Find out M into R. Let us multiply this both the column. So what I am getting for 0.1 MA, 1.25, 1.0, 0.6. Then you find out the distance of the plane from the reference plane. So I am taking reference plane here. When you do the calculation, then you can see that why I have taken the reference plane here. Why not at B? I have taken at A. Let us see why. In the calculation, you will find the answer of this. Okay, so this is the reference plane. So their distance can be calculated. So from here, plane A is itself here. So distance is 0. So this is 0.6. This is 0.6, 0.6, 1.2 for plane D. This is 0.6 into 3, that is 1.8. So what will be the couple? M into R into L. So multiply this both the column. So by multiplying this both the column, you will get here 0, 0.75, 1.20, 1.08. Okay, okay. Let us see that which should be drawn first. Either you draw the couple polygon or you couple polygon from here, or you draw the first polygon from here. Look at here. So what you are looking here in the couple polygon, that all the value are known in magnitude. All the value are known in magnitude, but you don't know the direction. Only you know the direction of B. Only you know the direction of B, which you have assumed actually. That was also not known. You have assumed it. So here all the magnitude is known, direction of one is known, and for other that is not known. Look at here, direction of only B is known, not for other is known, but magnitude of this one is also not known. Magnitude of BCD is known, but for magnitude of this mass A, this 0.1 ma, that is unknown. So here is one unknown plus their angular position is not known. So this first polygon cannot be drawn. Cannot be drawn here because there is 4. If that will be 3, then that can be drawn, but that is 4. So we will not be able to draw it. But here is the only 3 value and the one is completely known, then this couple polygon can be drawn. So let us see that how couple polygon can be drawn without knowing the direction. So first let us draw the couple polygon. Let us draw the couple polygon. Couple polygon. So first let us take some suitable scale. So I have solved this question. So what scale I have taken? I am writing here. I have taken 0.25 kilogram meter square is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Let us see this out of these 3. This B is completely known, and B is what? 0.75, and B is along this. B is along this. So let us draw this. B is along this. B is along this. And this is what? 0.75. 0.75. This is the tail and this is the head of this vector. So there are 2 more vector and a couple polygons should be close. Means if one of the vector will pass from the head, then another should pass from the tail. That is very clear. Then the couple polygon can be closed. Again you listen. If there are 3 vector, the couple polygon will be closed only if one will pass from the head of this vector, then another should pass from the tail of this vector. Tail of this vector. So there are a number of ways in which you can solve this problem. Let us see the first way. So this is B, then this is C. If I will see from here, vector C from here and D from here, then what I will get that from here I am taking C, this is 1.2, from here I am taking D, this is 1.08, so this is more, this is less. So this C is more, D is less, from here I am taking for C and from here D. So that will be like that. So you cut any scale from here, you cut 1.20, any scale you have to cut. So you will get like that. Then from here you cut 1.08 any scale, then you are getting like that. So this is the intersection of this both. From here this is 1.2 and from here this is 1.08. Now you join this. Now you join this. Now you join this and look at here. So that sense of vector should be in same, either in clockwise or in counterclockwise. If one vector is in this direction, then this another vector will be should be in this direction. And then direction of this will be this. Then this first polygon will be closed. So for the first polygon, their direction should be same. So same should be same. If this is in this direction, so direction of this will be this, direction of this will be this. So this is what 1.20. This is for what? This is for C. This is 1.08. This is for what? This is for D. So this is the one option. Similarly, there are four ways. Why we are going up? Also we can go down. Also we can cut not in the upper plane. Also you can cut in the lower plane. You will get the another possibility. Why 1.2 from here and 1.08 from here? Also you can take this 1.2 from here and 1.08 from here. Then you will get like that. That will be like that. If you take like that, so this will be like that. So this is what 1.08. Why not 1.0 from here? So I have taken from here, then that will be 1.2. So direction is getting reversed, totally changed. Similarly, you can take in the lower plane. Why above this? Why not below? So there are four possibility. Two and another is the mirror image. So there are four possibility by which you can completely balance the system. I am taking this one for solving completely. So let us proceed this one. I am taking this one. Okay. Now from here, what you have got? First, let us see that you have got the direction of C. So direction of C is this. So from here, draw a line parallel to this. So you are getting the direction of C. When you measure it, you will get this angle is equal to 117.5 degree. Let us see what is the direction of D along this. Along this, draw a line parallel to this. So you are getting this one. So this is what the mass D, MD, and its direction is here, radially outward. Look at here. The direction of this is here, so here. Direction of this is here. So when you measure, you are getting this angle is equal to from here to here. This angle is 142.5 degree. From here only, from here to here, this angle is 142.5. You are getting this from measurement. So you have got the direction of B, C and D. B, C and D. This is what D. You have got the angular position of B, C and D. Only the angular position of A is unknown. So magnitude of this masses of B and C was known, and also you have got the direction of BCD. So direction of BCD you have gone, and already you know the what is its magnitude. What is its magnitude? Now the question is that what is the mass in the plane A? What is the mass in plane A and what is its angular position? That can be find out from the force polygon. Force polygon, there is no calculation. Magnitude you know, and you have got the direction of angular position of mass. That's all. Now, let us draw the couple polygon. Draw the couple polygon. Draw the force polygon. Couple polygon I have drawn. Let us draw the force polygon. Force polygon. Take some suitable scale. So what scale I have taken? I have taken 0.25 kg meter is equal to 1 centimeter. 0.25 kg meter is equal to 1 centimeter. Now you come on here, you know the magnitude, you know the direction of these three. So let us start from B. What is the direction of B? This is the direction of B. So direction of B. So along this radially outward, because centrifugal force is outward, 1.25 in scale. Suppose this is 1.25, then 1.0 for C, the direction is along this, and this is 1. You go along the direction of C. So this is what 1. This is 1. So that will be like that. You go in scale. So this is 1.0. This one has gone now for D. This is 0.6. And what is the direction? This is the direction. This is the direction and this is only 0.6. So accordingly you draw, this is 0.6. Let us say this is O, this is A, this is B, and this is C. So you have drawn these three and there are one more. So for the complete balancing, force polygon should be closed. Then closing side will be the unknown. Then this closing side will be the unknown. So this will be what? 0.1 mm. This will be 0.1 mm. This closing side will be the unknown. So you can see that what is the direction of mass ma? Along this. So draw a line parallel to this here. So also you have got what is the angular position of mass A. When you measure it, you will get from this angle is only 88 degree. So you have got the angular position. Now let us see what is the magnitude of mass ma. So this 0.1 ma is equal to this OC into scale. OC into scale. So this 0.1 ma is equal to OC. What I have got? I am taking 2.95. In this scale I have got 2.95. Into what scale I have taken? 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 0.25 kg meter. So from this calculation I am getting this ma is equal to 7.375. 7.375 kg. So ma is equal to 7.375 kg. So what you are looking at, I have got the unknown mass ma and also I have got the angular position of all. Because I don't know the angular position of anyone, so I have assumed that angular position of B is along the positive direction, and relative to that I have got other. If in the similar position they are rotating, so for any condition they will be balanced. For any condition they will be balanced. So you can assume the direction of one to calculate the angular position of other. There is no problem. Okay, thank you very much.